Hello. My name is Heather Aston, and this is my channel, TT's Trinkets and Treasures. If you are new here and this is your first video, welcome. If you are a returning viewer, thank you for your continued support. It's greatly appreciated. I hope that all of you will find this informative and/or entertaining enough to hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, change the notification bells to all so you don't ever miss a new video. And you can share them with other like-minded people. I'd really appreciate it. Okay, so the reason behind this is I just got from California seeing my grandbaby and my daughter. Not just, like it's a few hours later. Steve's already in bed and I was gonna put it off, but I have I had a package from Randy. So I need to go through all of it. And it also has my FOCs and I'm trying to do better because I keep forgetting to post. And last month was so crazy that I literally didn't start designing until the day before the ducky races, which is too late to enter. But I love the two designs that I came up with. So we're going to get back to that. I'm going to take you down to my mat. I will explain everything about the Found Objects Challenge when we get to that point. So take me out with the layout. Okay. So big box. This is why I could not wait. Plus some of the stuff in here. Here's packet 1, packet 2. My envelope. There was a card that said thank you, appreciate you, all that. Okay, in here. Now, in this box, there were 2 of these little boxes that are so cute. And these have jewelry pieces that I purchased. So there is this antique copper and opal shells. And then there is a cute little stick pair of earrings. Beautiful. Love these. Was very happy to get it. Then she made these on one of her lives. And I had to buy them. I am normally not a big earring kind of girl. But these just spoke to me. I think they're absolutely gorgeous. I snagged them because I was afraid I was going to lose them to other people. So, there's those, which I'm very happy to have in my possession now. Then I ordered these guys, and these are some matte onyx faceted beads. I ordered the last 3 that she had because I love them so much and I didn't want to miss out on them. So I snagged the last 3 she had. These will be used in designs for Christmas and whatnot. Then I have this beautiful green onyx strand that is also beautiful. And it comes with a tassel, which your girl likes a tassel. So that will go in my tassel box for sure. I appreciate that she did not unwrap it so that it will be nice and fluffy when I do it. I also ordered 3 of these gray crystal mix strands because I love them. So pretty. I think she has more of these. Then she also had a pink mix crystal strand, which I also liked enough that I bought 5 of those. And then I bought 3 strands of these pink with AB twist over the top. Got those. So pretty, excited to design with these. There is one thing I'm very sad about, and it is the fact that I only bought 1 strand of this. I don't know why, and I'm going to be getting more soon. Because there's something special I'm going to do that I already have in the works behind the scenes that I'll have to let you in on one way or another. Maybe not until after it's finished, because, yeah. And then I got 2 of these little pearl starfish beads. I know that it's, summer's over and that's when these would have been great, which is true, but I most definitely will still design with these. So I got 2 of these, and I got 2 of these little Cocopelli because I live in Arizona and these are very popular here. I bought 5 packets of gunmetal Tinky Tots. And then I have 2 really cool, really special things. So I have this beautiful phantom quartz, which is where you have like a crystal quartz that then seems to have something that's just floating in midair. So very pretty. Love this. It's got lots of like reds and rosy mauves and, colors that your girl's a fan of. And then I got this bad boy. And this has more of like a deep, deep red right there and like browns and grays. So I was kind of thinking these could be like a little his and her set. So yeah, really like these. Very excited about my order. I cannot wait to design, especially these. Love the earrings. They're absolutely gorgeous. So now we have all of this. Then we come to our FOCs. And FOCs are packets of beads that are put together by Randy. You design with them, you post, there's some rules. We're going to go over all of that right now. You do not have to order 2. I ordered 2 of my own volition because I thoroughly enjoy doing the FOCs. It stretches my creativity and I like to see what I come up with when I have no idea what's in the bag ahead of time. After I go over the rules, I will tell you a couple of things that I do for myself in order to give myself a little bit extra challenge. So, FOCs, I will read what they are about. So, FOCs, what is up for grabs? $50 worth of beady goodness from Taylor Falls Bead Store or Thunderhorse Descendants, a fantastic beading book, which are used. And free entry until the following month's challenge. So it's inspired by Jewelry Maker's Design Book and Alchemy of Found Objects by Darren Mentock. It is a bag with a treasure trove waiting to be transformed into art. You want to join their... That is so weird that this is not showing up black for me. I hope it is for you guys. That's weird. Anyway, sorry. You pay $9.30. She sends it out. You open it, you create with it. So the challenge is embrace the opportunity to expand your design skills. You can use anything from your stash, and you don't have to make jewelry. They just have to be able to identify at least one item from your bag in your finished product. Complete one project. More items are encouraged, but not required. Get creative, make it cool and fun. Take time to explore, research, and plan your design. You can tune in to Morning Coffees on her YouTube channel for discussions and inspiration. Capture your bead selection with the photo of what you received, which is required. Then sketch your design in a design book. That's optional. It's completely up to you. Share your progress and stories in the Thunderhorse Facebook group. Also optional. Now, in order to participate and get a ducky in the race, you have to do these requirements. There are 3. Number 1, share at least 3 photos in the Thunderhorse Descendants Facebook group. Photo 1 is a picture of what you received in your bag. Photo 2 and 3, as well as more if you want to, pictures of items you made with the things in your bag. Number 2, use the hashtag FoundObjectsChallenge and tag Brandy Brown in your posts on the Facebook group. And then number 3, support your fellow participants by leaving comments on their posts. The winner will be drawn at random via a ducky race for a chance to win your prize. Watch it live on YouTube. You don't have to be present to win. These are the dates, the due dates, November 2nd at midnight. Winner announcement will be chosen live on YouTube, which will be done November 4th, 2025 at 7 p.m. Central Time. Good luck to all. If you have any questions, you can reach out to Randy, so on and so forth. Okay, so we're going to start with this packet. I am going to zoom in a little bit because, oops, we don't need it to be quite so. Let's just turn this ever so slightly. So there we go. Okay, packet number 1. Haha, I'm excited. Okay, let's see what this is. So, packet number 1, a little bead mix. So, yeah, this is some black beads of multiple shapes and sizes. They appear to be wood. So I can see those. There's also some of these little vinyl beads. And then this is some kind of glass bead. The wood beads I'm totally down for. Like, your girl likes good wood beads and she likes to use them. I like black wood beads. They're good. These are very nicely painted for black beads. Just sometimes you get a black bead and the paint, they've either had to do so many layers to get it to be true black that it just looks dull, or it doesn't look finished, or they do it and it looks dull, like a dull black, which you don't want. These are all matte black. They did not seal them using, sorry, I'm sitting here sorting these as I'm talking. So I like the wood more than these little glass ones. I don't know that they're check glass, so I don't want to say that they are. There was a broken one. So there are also maybe it's just this one. This is kind of a cool ceramic bead. I would have been down to get a whole bunch of these because they're very reminiscent of pearls, like the coloring and stuff. So there's the wood, there's the glass. So I'm not a huge fan of these. I actually had a bunch of my own, and then I was down at Bernie's one day and this lady was trying to buy inexpensive beads for her daughter's birthday party, but didn't want to like spend a lot. So I was like, hey, if you want to come get these, I'll give them to you. So that's what I did. There are also some clear ones, and these appear to have like an AB coating on them. Not a bad AB coating. I know I'm a little hard on people only when it's like putting lipstick on a pig. Like if it's already an ugly bead, putting AB on it is not going to make it prettier. Okay, so there's the glass ones. There was only one of the ovals. And there's this one little round one, but I actually really like those. I wish there'd been more of them. So, the wood beads were good. I'm sure you guys, it's coming up on the season, so I will probably use these little green, red, and white vinyl beads or polymer clay beads. It depends on where you get them, which they are. And then there's this strand of red crystals. It's a different red, which is the only bummer because otherwise that could have been cute. If it wasn't, there are two little silver bicones, which with the wood could be cute. There are two what appear to be glass pearl bracelets that have an angel on them with some run-of-the-mill daisy spacers. You can tell it's a little older by the discoloration. I love this though. I love how like the front of it almost looks like she's like holding it up. So these might just become earrings because I really like this trumpet. This acrylic bead at the bottom. Can you see how it goes? I hope you guys can see. It almost looks like she's holding up the front of her skirt so as not to step on it, which I think is adorable because she's got wings. Anyways, there's two of those. Those are really, I might swap out the pearl for a freshwater pearl because I could see myself wearing these during the holiday season. There are two of them. There are some of these, I believe. These are, yeah, these are for people who don't have pierced ears, which is good. I have a niece that does not, so maybe I'll make her some little things. And then I have two of these large hole beads that remind you of like, it has like the black and silver plaid on it. Like maybe your grandma had a sweater like this or a purse. Like that's what these remind me of. So this is packet one. I am going to go ahead and take my picture now so that I don't forget what came in each package. Not that I'm going to keep myself to that. Oh, and I alluded to some extra rules I like to give myself. See, aren't these pretty? Love them. Which is that I really do try to use as much of the stuff in the packets as I can. And if I pull something from my stash, this does not include last month. Last month, your girl pulled a lot from her stash. But I try to pull stuff that I got from Randy specifically. So that's just a little thing that I do that is not required. It's just my own thing. All right, so let's take a picture of the stuff. The wood beads have already got my brain going. Get out of the way, how light. I don't want to confuse anybody. Pretty, 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 pretty. Okay. That is packet number one. It is going to go back in the organza bag until I decide what and how I will design with it. Though those wooden beads, they really do have my brain churning. You guys, I haven't made anything. I did the little teether for Squish on Saturday night. We left on Sunday. I didn't really get to do much because I was busy dealing with the last sale, which I'm going to Bernie's tomorrow to pick out the stuff to go with the black banded agate focal beads, which I have some faceted black banded agate. I just didn't have the rest. I don't think I have them out right here. No, I think I put them all away. but they're stunning. They're little like rectangles that are like about that long by about that wide. They're very beautiful. I seriously thought I had them right here. Well, I might give you a little pause and take a little peruse after I'm done with this. Okay, packet number 2. Here we go. Ooh. Here we go. Packet number 2. I got another angel bracelet. So we will have, I can make a pendant and a pair of earrings. Use the rest of the glass pearls. For that, I have some little blue crystals that have all kinds of sparkles winking up at you. Right there, I have a strand of check glass beads. I have these in my stash. I have some baby blue bicone beads, check glass. I have some of these in my stash too. And so this might be where they cross over. I might use this as a focal for the Christmas vinyl beads. I might swap that over. Then I have 2 large pyramid beads that are like a more royal blue color. So those could be interesting. I have what feel like acrylic, maybe resin, little round beads that have some cool designs on the side. I have some miracle beads, which I've never known what to do with these suckers. I don't know why. I know that there are people out there that love miracle beads. And if there is someone in my little group, then I can send them the miracle beads because I'm not a fan. Here are some little silver metal spacer beads that I really, really like. They have a really cool design on them. They're like 3 hearts on the outside, and their points all meet in the middle with a dot. So it could be a flower. It could just be exactly what I said, 3. Okay, then, I thought we were beyond these. I was so hopeful. I'm not sure what this is. It may be, I can't tell if it's a natural material. It's beautiful. And then I have 2 little thistle charms, which I love these. I don't know. Little thistle charms. Silver, cute. So, I will have to start designing on these. Let's go ahead and take a picture real quick. Packet 2. And we will get to designing with these. Let's see. I've been on for 24 minutes. Do I want, is there something that's calling out to me, like trying to decide? I really like those wooden beads. And like I said, I will probably mix and match because there was some stuff in the other packet that I liked. Okay, I have this photograph, so let's pull this out again. Kind of mad at myself for sorting all of those beads and then just kind of tossing them in very willy-nilly. I don't know why my bag won't open any further than this. I'm not sure what happened. Oh, that's why, because one was over. Okay, so there's 2 more of the little vinyl beads. Okay, see, this is the same problem with the other crystal, you guys. Excuse me, I'm sorry. See, that's not the same green as that. Although these 2 go to bed together better, in my opinion, than these 2. They will go, but I like to design things that I really think people want to wear. So even with the humble offerings here, but it could be kind of cool to do the baby blue bicones either with these glass beads, because the coating on this has this blue in it, so it could be kind of cool to do a bicone and a glass bead. And I could even go from clear to black if I wanted. We'll see. I may also use the oval in the center of it. I really like the baby blue. Let's see here. Oh, I thought I dropped one, but apparently I did not. Okay. So, let me see. I literally have no idea where things are right now because I was running around like a chicken with my head cut off, like usual. Right before we left. Okay, let me see. Let me see what I think about these together or not. And if I'm gonna want metal. Because if I put metal in between, it would space them out a little bit wider. Because I have less of the check glass beads than the wooden beads. But I still think there's enough to get a bracelet out of what I have here. I just really need to play with beads. I haven't done so in way too long. So, trying to decide, do I do metal? And do I, let me see something just real quick. So I'm curious what it would look like. I think it's gonna look like a hot mess because the holes in the vinyl beads are gonna be way big. It's actually not that bad. Let me see. I like to do these in odd number groupings when I do use them. So either 3, 5, 7, 1, odd numbers. Let's see. I might have to change the thumbnail for this video so that people know it's not just an unboxing, it's also a design on the fly. Okay, so what if we do that? So there are 3 of the bicones, or 1 of the bicones, 3 of the vinyl, 1 of the bicones, 3 of the vinyl, 1 of the bicones. Then if we wanted to, at this point, because the blue on this is really pretty, like that. And I think if I can find them right here very quickly, which I should be able to do. Okay, hold on just a second while I grab some silver beads. Okay, I found myself some daisy spacers, which was what I feel was needed. So we're gonna grab some. I also have some like rhinestone, but I don't know if these will be good. So let's go ahead and take this off. And then if I just put, is one enough? I don't want this to be like a real difficult bracelet. I kind of want this to like be a stacker bracelet, something that you wear with other things. And I like to do those over I like to do those. Sometimes I still do multi-strand, but I prefer to do stackers because nothing is worse than being, oh, this necklace or bracelet or whatever will be so beautiful with this outfit. And then there's beads on one of the strands that completely clashes with your outfit. See, that would be cute. Hang a little snowflake from it. Now I'm not fine snowflakes. I'm also trying to decide if I actually want 2 daisy spacers with the clear and possibly even teeny tiny. I do indeed. And I want a teeny tiny silver spacer bead, which, yeah. So hold on just a second. You'll never miss me. I will be back so fast that you guys will just be like, wow, why'd you have to pause it all? Just one moment. Okay, I found the silver spacer balls, but we're not doing that. As I was looking, I came across another object and it completely changed what I wanted to be doing right now. And I don't want a bracelet. I want a snowflake. So instead, we are going to start with the snowflake. Those are not the right blue. I also got these from Randy. I have a bunch of them from Scoops, but those don't look like they're going to be the right color, but it's okay because I have these, I have silver beads, I have other crystals I can grab if necessary. We can use some of the glass pearls if we so desire. We'll see. But just so you know, with all snowflakes, there are 6 sets, okay? I get these assembled. These ones came in a kit that had 3 different sizes, and I believe this is the biggest one. I don't know that we will use the full peg, but we'll get to that. Now, what I like to do before we even get started is that I clip off each all but one. And then as I work around, see, this side is so much. This side seems shorter than this side. Like, I think that was supposed to be in the center. It's stuff like that that's like, I might not use the full frame because I don't feel like they were welded together correctly. So, anyways, what we would do is as we go around, you just kind of move the clip. So here's how I thought we should start. pull out some check glass 11O seed beads, which are great because you're going to need to have the smallest beads possible if these fit on here, which it does not seem like they are going to. Man. Yeah, these wire frames, which it's not a bad thing, but they do have a bit of I think they're probably 20 gauge. If I had to guess, well, I do have to guess because I don't have the information to do it. But anyways, that's okay. Again, I have actual metal beads. I just wanted to start with the smallest possible bead at the center. What the heck happened to my stopper? There. Okay. So we'll just start with these little, they're like white lined, but they're crystal. So they are very light. Let's see. Oh my gosh, please don't tell me that these aren't going to fit either. You guys, am I just not going to get a design out of tonight? Like, is that, it looks like it just might be that way. Okay. Let's try a metal bead. You have to have a little one for the very first bead. Well, the very first couple beads. Okay, well, I guess we're going to have to go bigger. You guys, I don't edit, but if this doesn't start turning around, like, stop, this might just end as a complete fail for tonight, and that is multiple different sizes. I need at least 6. There we go. We got one. We got one on there. Okay. Then I think that I want to do a daisy spacer. And then I'm going to do one of the blue. Oh, one of the blue bicones. If that happens again, I'm okay. Man, I only have so many for each thing. Two, let's see. Two. I only have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the 6th, which I already have one up there. So we'll put 2 there since I'm adding a third, 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 third. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And oh wait, nope, that's the broken one. Of course, it's exactly one short of a full rotation. It's all right. We'll figure this out. Okay, so now let's do another daisy spacer. That one's hole just needed to be done. Like so. I actually think I want 2 daisy spacers in the middle before the blue. You were just on this little thing, so please don't. Yes, that's pretty. Okay, so now we're going to do 2 more. And then I have other colors, blues and whites. Ooh. Let's just go ahead and open up one of these little pearls, and we'll use this for our snowflake. Okay, so now let's do a pearl. Yes, that's pretty. Okay, and we're going to clip, and we're going to go to the next one, because we've got to get some of these going. Yes, okay, that works. 1, this hole. That's okay. 2 says, I gotcha. I think that this little peg might just need to be like given a clean start. See? I think that was part of the problem. So I might just do that on all of them. Okay. And a pearl to the next. And see, you're just going to keep going around until you have, we're going to keep going. And as we go around, we'll just add to our pattern. That so far is blues and pearls, which are beautiful, beautiful combination. Go ahead and trim this one just to make sure that it has a nice clean start. I don't want to force it on there. Try another one. I've got a couple extra. I could probably twist that one down, but I don't want to force these on here. Oh, that's going to be annoying. Is it really going to be that few that fit on here? Oh, it makes me sad. Yep, those two seem to be the exception, not the rule. Because none of these are going down. And they're just going to break. Okay, so we're just going to rewind. And we'll go back to the bracelet. We'll be good. I will figure out other snowflake things. Let's see here. Now, we're going to go back to... Oh, now this one wants to be difficult on my beading wire too. Okay, we just want to get one. We don't just want, I don't want to just get a design put on here. I want to design them on here. I don't want it to just be like forced. Last year, black was very popular at Christmas time. I did all handmade ornaments. Every ornament on the tree last year I made. I think there was one that like started the whole design and then it just kind of went from there. Okay, we're getting back. We're gonna get a finished project today. So 1, 2, 3 blue. 3 blue. And then we're gonna go little silver ball or check glass. I think or seed bead. I think I'm gonna go with seed bead. Just the ones that I found are all like my silver plated ones. So if we're not gonna use that, we're gonna go like that. We're gonna go 1, 2. I'm sorry, there's like a little gnat. It's just flying around trying to irritate me. Now we're gonna put the like that. I think I want another yes, one of those. Then that, one of these 2 daisy spacers. silver. You guys cannot see it all. Sorry. Let me get my chair in the right place so that you guys can see what it is I'm actually doing. Okay. So I just did the pattern with the blue bicone 3 vinyl polymer clay. I'm not sure which one. And I did that in a grouping of 3. Then I did a seed bead, 2 daisy spacers, a seed bead, one of the cleared cubes with the AB, seed bead, 2 daisies, a seed bead, and now we're going to go back to the grouping of 3. Yeah, these just, I don't know what is up with these. They do not want to do what they're supposed to do. That's right. We are going to have, I am going to have a large Christmas crystal sale. There will be some snowflake kits. There will be crystals you can buy by the strand. So it's not going to be this Saturday. It'll probably be the following Saturday. If I do anything this Saturday, it's going to be a very small, very contained sale. And like I said, I'm not sure that that's even going to happen because it's already Thursday. I was gone. I need to get those orders fulfilled so that I can keep it moving, and then we can go back to the weekly, unless people just tend to like the every other. I don't know. I feel like we're a mixed group right now. Some of you like the every weekend, and then others like the every other. So it's okay. We will figure out which works best. And what everybody seems to like. Because I have some very beautiful pink Botswana agate that I really want to get out there because I think it'll be very popular. I also have some gray banded agate that I think people will like as well as traditional um as well as traditional I don't know what I was going to say. Oh, traditional Botswana agate. That's what I was saying. These little cubes look like icicles to me. Let's make sure you guys. There we go. Just to make sure that you guys aren't just barely seeing the top, but can see what it is I'm doing as I do it. And this will likely be one of at least 2 stackers that I have in my head right now. So yeah, this one will be done shortly. So you guys see it? It's not even going on soft black. So I think that this wasn't a good batch, which may be why Dollar B Box had them. I'm not sure though. Because I know that's where they came from. Because I have. Oh, what are you doing over there? I'm not doing what I should be doing, which is the pattern. Although the silver with those blue and the glass is very pretty. So, like I said, this is probably going to be one of a couple of stackers that go together. So, 2, 3, one more blue. And then we'll check this. I think I'm going to need. Do I need one more? Will it be good if I just finish either end off with a seed bead, 2 daisy spacers, and a seed bead? Then I could keep some of the glass beads. How many would I have? 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll look and see if I have any other ones over here that I just kind of scooched out of the way when I decided I was going to change course, just to change course right back. Yeah, I think that I like this just like that. And then I will finish off the end on the other side in the same way. My ruler anywhere to be found right here? It should be. It most certainly should be right here, because that's what would make sense. Okay, bracelet mandrel. I do not understand where mine keeps going. Okay, put this together, wrap it around. We're not quite too sick. So, I think I'm going to create something in the center right here in order to like draw the attention, and then I can have these two outers. So hold on one second, I'm gonna figure this out. Okay, I know it looks like I took a sharp left into Crazy Town, which is not totally untrue, but everything I pulled out is from these. I have a few of these boxes from my addition to Scoops. And that's why I give myself the little bit of an extra challenge, because I do have those things. So here's what's going to happen. We're going to take this second half off. I was just going to like start completely over. And I was like, nope, can't happen. So then we're going to put this beautiful mother of pearl coin bead on that has like this iridescence, and it's beautiful. Is that what I want to do? Or do I want to save it for these little pretty jersey beads? This is what happened. I went searching. I actually don't think I do want to put that there. So what I am going to do, however, is, yes, starting over, because I want to save these for the idea that I had a bit ago. And I'm going to use these instead, because these have like the iridescent glow to them. And then I will decide if I actually do want to use this in here or if I want to use it elsewhere. Sorry if there is, I apologize. And I might put this in the center of this bracelet just to kind of break it up. We will see. Okay, blue. Here's the other thing. I'm not sure I want to use the vinyl beads anymore either, because this is why. If I'm going to make this a stacker, I want it to be like not just done, but I want it to look purposeful, which is what I'm trying to figure out right now. If I'm not going to use that, do I want to use these or do I want to use the whirly beads? I've been away from my bead desk for just about a week, so sorry that things are so chaotic. I apologize. I will get better about this kind of stuff, unless you guys like the craziness. So, I think that I'm going to go with the whirly beads instead. So I'm going to do a seed bead, 2 of the daisy spacers, another seed bead. We're going to go through the little iridescent, which has the colors of, it has the blue as part of the colors, so it looks really nice. I hope everybody can see what I'm doing. They can. Okay, good. And then we will again get some more daisy spacers. I was just digging through those beads. Oh, I love my scoop boxes. I just found so many treasures that I just, kind of the reason for why this went completely left field. I need those beads for something else. So, why did I just put 2 of those on? This does not need to go down there that far. Daisy spacer, seed bead. I thought I did something wrong for a second there. I was like, wait, is that correct? And it was that time. Most of the time it's not. I messed something up. Okay, blue bead. I'm going to get to the center shortly. I'm kind of leaning towards not using the mother of pearl because I have an idea for a stacker to go with these or to be used separately. That is the joy of them. Also, you guys, I don't know if they're crystal quartz or if they're glass. It doesn't matter. Look at these beauties. You can't even see them because they're clear. They're that clear. You barely even see the drill hole. There's 4 of them. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do with them, but whatever I end up doing with them will give them justice. I promise, because they're just divine. Okay, we're gonna get this all done so I can go to bed and wake up and hang out with you guys tomorrow. I will probably do a couple more stackers to go with this bracelet. I think I'm going to go ahead and do a blue. And then, nope. I don't like when I feel like I have to pull the bead down. Like, I want it to just drop like that. So, that's what was just happening. So, I have this pretty little teardrop that you cannot see. This pretty little teardrop that I could, like, do. I don't know that I would do daisy spacers. Maybe. Not quite sure. See? Again, beautiful bead. So, I don't know. Let me see what's a daisy spacer. And if I use daisy spacers, of course I've got to use 2 because I did the rest of this. Do I want a silver bead? Ooh, actually, I really like that. With the daisy spacer on either side. Do I want the bead? Do I want the bead? Do I want the bead? Do I want it to leave it alone? No, I like the little bead. Okay, on to the other side. We're cooking with gas now, guys. We know what we're gonna do. We've got this going. Only took me an hour. Sorry again. I've been away from the beads, which is okay. I didn't even take my laptop, you guys. That's why you guys got nothing. At one point in time, I was like, oh, hey, we're just gonna, maybe I'll go live with the baby. And then I was like, nope, I just want the baby to myself. So, well, not to, you know what I mean. I just wanted every moment I could get with them. And, I don't know what I told you guys. My daughter and I didn't always have the best relationship. So to be where we are now is the answer to a lot of prayers. And I don't want to take that for granted. And every time I go, it's that much harder to leave. Like, I made it into the airport before I broke down and started crying. Yeah, but I'm just so happy to be where I am with Jerica. I'm getting to go see the baby and Jason. Looks like I need more date spacers taken out. You guys, I'm definitely doing a few more stackers. Live tomorrow morning. You will probably not see this until afterwards, so I'll go and I'll post it tomorrow afternoon. See, I don't like to have to pull the bead on. I want it to just drop. I don't like anything that seems to create friction, like, because I don't want the movement of a bracelet to cause it not to go. So 1, 2, 3. So this is the last one on this side, I think. I have to measure after I get it done. I really do like the very simple, just little teardrop in the center, which is pretty. I also have other ideas that I'm very excited about. Okay, let's see where we are. Okay, so we're gonna pull this up. We've got a while. We can put a whole one more repeat, I believe. So I would just do a little whirly whirl. It will not take long. Now that I've figured out my crazy for this little design session. And I promise I'll be, I'll present myself better tomorrow. Okay, so there's that. I'm going to cut this right about here. But I'm gonna grab a clippy. It's probably it is way too much wire. I'll use it for ear because I do not waste my soft wax. Okay, so put this over here, do one more repeat over here, seed bead. Daisy spicer. Seed bead. The whirly whirl. Seed bead. Daisy spacer, seed bead. Blue. Okay, let's see where we are now. Hopefully I didn't overestimate. If so, I can always take the final blue off. I don't have to keep it on. Okay. Let's see where we are now. Okay, before we even put a clasp on, yeah, we might start with the whirly whirl. But I might go ahead and leave the silver on if it's not. I'd like it to be right about, are these even? No, why are there more? Okay, I don't know what the heck I just did, but some of this, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, I'll go ahead and leave the fourth one on there, but this is coming over here, and I don't know what I did. But they're uneven. I don't know how that happened. But that could explain why it's way too long. It doesn't make any sense. It looks like I just added the repeats all on one side. Okay, so now I still need to do a whirly. And then back to the blue. And then we can see where we're at with it. Blue, seed bead, blue Vicone. Let's see. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Now let's measure this sucker. So yeah, so right now we're at 6 3/4 without a clasp. So I think I'm going to take off both bicones on either ends and check that now. So we're right at 6 1/4. So I'm trying to decide if I just want to take these daisy spacers off. I think I'm going to, and just to end it with a silver ball. Do I need to do that if I'm doing a crimp bead? All right, go ahead and clip this, and I have more than enough soft flex to do earrings with. So where are my crimps? Hold on while I find them, please. I cannot find my crimps anywhere. Well, silver crimps. So, due to that, I'm going to have to use clamshells. I did pull out 2 of my smallest ones, and I'm probably going to see where this is right now, as it is, because so it's right at 6. So then if I have the 2 clamshells plus the clasp, yeah, that should be good. Yes, yes, yes. Like I said, I found every colored crimp except for silver. Well, I found itty bitty silvers, like size 1, but those don't do me much good when I'm trying to crimp. So we will put that on. Is that too much silver at the end? Do we just, yeah, I'm just going to take these off too. So much extra stuff to do. Alrighty, we'll start there. We're going to put, actually, I'm going to keep one seed bead on either end, just because. And then I'm going to put this in here. And then even though I'm not doing a crimp, I still like to have my stuff crimped properly. So I'm going to use my magical crimper to go in here and create a little ball at the end of this that will fit into the crimp very nicely. I have to cut off the excess off the top so it doesn't stick out. There we go. Got this. We close it. Now we're good to go. Close it. Make sure that it's straight. We will put a little, yes, that looks pretty. Okay, good. I do like it with the 1CB. Okay, and then we're going to basically do the same on this other side. It is a little bit harder to do. You need to open this crimp really wide. Slide it down. This one, it's harder to get the loop through. So, gonna try to do that, like right here. Yes, go all the way down there. I don't want it to be quite that tight. I don't want it to be tight. I want it to sit well. There we go. Like that. Now, you can see I had to have that open really wide. And I'm just going to go around as many times as I can without stressing the clamshell, clot, bead tip, crimp cover. There's so many names for it. Okay, that's in there. We're going to close that. Oh, might help. That's what I was afraid was going to happen. It just broke. That's what I was afraid was going to happen. So now I need a wing and a prayer that I can't, nothing, not nothing. I'm having issues tonight and I'm not sure why. Okay. Come on, please come off so I can get another color on there. And then I will just nicely crimp you and we will be done. I promise. There's like one spot right here that, there we go. I think I got it out. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm gonna break a nail too. Watch. Which will be awful because I was actually going to just go have my nails shaped and painted and that's it. But I need them to be longer. So I have very, very itty bitty baby. Oh. There's one part right there that I cannot get to come off. I'm just hoping I don't have to redo this. Hold on one second. Okay, so I had to restring it. There was no way around it. But thankfully I had cut enough string that I didn't have to pull more string. So I had extra there. Now I'm just gonna finish it off with a nice trusty lobster clasp. so that, like I said earlier, I can get into bed and get so that I can be up and ready to tell you guys all about my trip. So it'll be a lot of fun. If I okay, it's gonna be a lobster, or it's gonna be a hook. And I'm just going to put a nice one of these things, because it's that kind of night right now, you guys. Okay, jump rings. That's the word I was trying to say. This can go in here, but needs its lid on. It doesn't spill, but I have a bunch of plans, you guys, for stackers for tomorrow morning, just to kind of ease back into things, because I feel like that is the best decision after being gone for that long. So I'm just gonna close this little puppy up. It's actually a handmade jump ring that I made with sterling silver wire that I was wire wrapping with. The project didn't quite turn out, so I didn't want to waste all of the wire, so I cut jump rings. And now they're on there. Let's see. It's right at 6 1/4. So instead of just the jump ring right there, I'm gonna go ahead and put the figure 8, which is the clasp that actually comes with those little hoops. Here we go. There we go. I'll get my feet back under me, I promise, guys. It's only 1/4 after 10. I thought it was a lot later than that. Okay, our little jump ring into our figure 8, which in and of itself gives you 1/4 of an inch room to play. You can either put it in the first of the two, or you can put it in the back side and it will still lay nice and flat, and the other figure it goes into there. So if we do it on the first, we're at 6 1/2. If we do it on the back, we're at 6 1/2. And then if we put it on the last one, see, 6 3/4. So it's nice. All right, I've got ideas for stackers, you guys. Like you won't believe. I have these little like druzy iridescent tubes that are beautiful and have the same like blues. They also have these purple tones to them, which go really good with the blue. So I pulled out some good stuff. You know your girl's going to be using these tubes. So thank you guys for coming and sitting with me this evening. I know it was a little chaotic. I apologize. Should not be an hour-long video for one bracelet, but it ended up being that way. So have a wonderful rest of your night, and I will see you guys. I'll see you guys soon. As always, happy beading.